Hey folks, Mike Barron here. Every time we do a crowdfunder, we place it on Fund My Comic because Luke Stone is a great guy. He's a stand-up guy. And most importantly, Fund My Comic is very comic creator friendly. They won't kick you off if some purple-haired freak writes in and tells them to kick you off. His fees are also very low. I recommend Fund My Comic for any comic or graphic novel projects you intend to do.
In the middle of the night or early Friday morning, depending upon where you are in the world, a group of experienced comics professionals get together to examine and instruct about the art form that they love. That's great comic artwork on Comics by Night, Fridays at 5 a.m. Eastern, here on the Indie Comics Network, indiecomicsnetwork.com.
What was that? This is not a charade.
What a crowd. What a crowd.
Two of them. What a crowd.
Yeah. Coming in, folks. We see you out there. It's time for the bacon. Nerd bacon. Luke Stone is kind of in the house. He's here, but he's not here.
And he looks like you.
And he looks like me. Isn't that amazing? Absolutely. Luke says he doesn't have a microphone today, so he's talking to us in the chat or the private chat, or he'll come in when he wants to, or whatever. It's not like he's gone or nothing, just his voice. So what's up this morning?
Helen got this old laptop and she was looking at it today. She wants to wipe it. And we have wooden floors in our house and in the kitchen, and she started banging it on the floor. And I said, "What are you doing?" And she said, "I'm trying to knock some sense into it."
There you go. Yep.
You had to be there. It was funny.
Russ in the house. Good day, all. Russ, you want to join us? Let me know. We'll send. I think Luke might have even posted the link at this point. So there we are. You're welcome in. So come on in, talk to us. We got news. We got opinions. We always have opinions. Idle chat. We've got that too. Folks, come on. We see you out there. We've got a good number. The chat is live right now. You can talk to us. Don't be afraid. Hit that like button. Hit that love button. Let us know what's going on. How was your week? What's going on? I'm your host, I guess. Luke's in the background. He's still here, but he's not here. You know, and he still looks like me. But anyway, I'm your host, Randy Zimmerman. You can find my comic work at arrowcomics.store. A lot of my comic work. The Shadow Kingdom will soon be available over there, as I am told it has been fulfilled. Everybody's books are either in their hands or in the mail. And really happy to see that go out. I've heard a lot of just real nice, positive reaction from it. It's been great. And now the Shadow Kingdom book itself will be available on the store as soon as we can get you copies. So, stay tuned for that. Well, actually, while you're at it, just go over to arrowcomics.store and take a look. There's all sorts of stuff over there. Everything offered there at the store right now is available to be shipped out immediately. So you won't have to wait until some campaign is fulfilled. It's all done and waiting to go. So arrowcomics.store, folks. Plus, fundmycomic.com. Go over there and take a look. We have a couple of Arrow projects still running over there. AR-13L is running over there, the Little Merc made, as well as Soul Tech, I believe, is running. And Hybrids has got a paperback book over there. I think that's running. And should be over there. Benjamin Soto says, I smell bacon. It's, well, you should. We're still sizzling after all these years. This is episode 123. 123. It's a count up episode. Here we are. And like I said, I'm your host, Randy Zimmerman, arrowcomics.store. You can find me there. You can also find me at the Indie Comics Network. I do 2 podcasts a week, one on early Friday morning so that Glenn and Russ can be on 5 a.m. my time, Eastern time. Comics by Night, where we look at some great sequential art, and then 9 a.m. on Sundays, Sunday Funnies. 9 a.m. You can find that over at the Indie Comics Network, Comic Book Black Belt YouTube channel, and the Randy Zib YouTube channel. Joining us now is
everyone's gay once in a while.
I guess Pedro.
Yeah. I guess.
Oh no, it's here.
Jen O'Connell is back in the house.
Hey, what's up, Jen? Jen and I are bringing down the level.
I don't think Jen's talking this morning. He's having microphone problems.
Oh, no.
So he's out yelling at somebody yesterday and singing too much, I think, something. Poor Jin. But anyway.
He needs a gin.
Jin's got a project coming up on Fund My Comic too, and as soon as he can talk, he might tell us.
Yeah, he might. Yeah, show us what he's got.
Might show us what he's got. Mm-hmm. Also joining me this morning is Mr. Glenn Fleming. Glenn, introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody. My name is Glenn Fleming. I'm a writer, artist, and publisher. I spent 40 years in graphic design. I've published 12 books on varying subjects, such as football or soccer to you guys, manned spaceflight, JFK, kids' books, travel books, humor books, science fiction novels, 12 books in all published. I've also drawn merchandise characters such as Spider-Man and Postman Pat and things like that, Charlie Chalk, all those kids' stuff. Published magazines, interviewed men who walked on the moon, published comics in the 80s, and now I'm here trying to make sense of everything and be on this wonderful podcast with Randy.
There we are.
And Randy only.
Glad you're here.
Yeah.
No, we're happy you're here.
You don't count. You don't count. I've told you this before.
I don't.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, what's up, Russ?
Also joining us is Pedro. Pedro, introduce yourself.
Yeah, hi, I'm Pedro, and I'm Glenn's valet.
Well, you're sacked because you're late.
Yeah, exactly. So, no, I'm an animator. I live in Central America, and I'm here to be berated by Glenn, I guess. And unappreciated.
Know your place.
Yeah,
know
exactly.
your place.
And next to me, it's the only British guy I like in this panel, Russ Leach.
Well,
Russ, introduce
okay.
yourself.
That's okay because he's British, I'm English. So
There you go. Ooh, difference. You see, he oozes like royalty or something. Like, have you ordered somebody's execution, Glenn?
say that
Just
again.
wondering.
Am I what?
Have you ordered somebody's execution? Just like off with his head.
Not
trying-
this week. Not this week.
Not
He's trying to
week.
one up
this
you, Glenn.
week.
Yeah.
Certainly, probably 1,000 years ago. Yeah.
It was all dangerous in Panama. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I have, but it's in Spanish. It sounds very Aquarian. Would be the word.
Aquarian. Okay.
Yeah.
Aquarian.
Mhm.
Glenn, introduce yourself. Or not Glenn. Russ,
already have.
introduce yourself.
Russ. Yeah.
Hello, my name's Russ Leach. I'm a comic book artist from the UK, from Great Britain, in fact.
Yeah.
From England.
Who knew?
Let's face it, I'm talking from the ground here, from the ground floor. I'm one of the commoners, unlike
There you
Glenn,
go.
who's obviously royalty. I don't
Yeah.
have a valet. But if I did, I know who to call.
There you go.
Long
Normally,
distance.
normally you're shouting at parked cars.
Yeah, normally I'm shouting at parked cars rather than getting them cleaned. You can find me at russleach.com. As Randy suggested, the Shadow Kingdom is now out to everybody. It's at the very least, it's in the post. If you haven't already got yourself a copy, the follow-up, The Atlantean, is being drawn right now as we speak. I've got it on the board. So if you want to find out about any of those kind of things, go to russleach.com, sign up for the email list, and I can keep you abreast of everything that's going on.
Right.
And we know that we all like a breast.
They all like to keep abreast.
Oh, yeah.
Benjamin says, my book, Tricks and Treats, Volume 2, is running on Fund My Comic as well. So go
Yeah.
over
All
there and check
things
that
fun,
out,
my
folks.
comic.
I knew a lady of the night that her name was Tricks and Treats, and she was very fairly priced.
Trixie
Yeah,
Treat.
Yeah, fairly priced. We're all
Fairly
fairly
priced.
priced. It's the teeth.
It's the teeth, yeah.
We do what we must, I guess.
Yeah. Mm.
How dare you?
Morning coffee. Oh.
Yeah.
So what we got for you? I guess we have that, but
We could
We
talk
have
about
articles?
boom.
It's been a week. We can talk about poo. Is that what you said?
No, boom. I said boom.
Boom.
But
Boom.
yeah.
who am I to
like,
argue?
That's
There's
the
always
same.
room
That's the
for
same
poo.
thing, right? No, wait a minute. That's not right.
There's always room for poo, but yeah, let's talk about boom first.
Boom getting sold to Random House, is it?
Ooh. Yeah, dude. I think we're coming to an end of an era, and the lines between what's corporate and independent are very blurred.
Did you say end of an era?
Era.
Oh, era.
Well, yeah.
But and it was an error too, but yeah, like I don't know, like I feel like whoever's gonna survive this environment, it's people who are mobile, versatile, and not prone to panic attacks. This is gonna be very stressful. But
Yeah.
Yep.
There it is. Random House acquiring Boom Studios.
Boom.
In blockbuster deal on eve of Comic Con. Dun, dun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dum dum dum.
Random House Publishing Group has entered into an agreement to acquire Boom Studios in a blockbuster deal on the eve of San Diego Comic Con. The company's announced the deal is expected to close this summer. Terms were not disclosed. Boom's brands, Boom Studios, Boom Box, Kaboom, and Archaea, which I didn't know they owned, will join Del Rey, Inklore, and the Random House Worlds of licensed books imprint in the Random House Worlds portfolio with Random House Publishing Group, a division of Penguin Random House.
Can I ask you a question here on this?
Yeah.
If the terms were not disclosed, how did they know it's a blockbuster deal? They might have got it to 30p.
He's got a point there.
Old.
Yeah, and also I want to commend them on their that awesome name, the Random House Worlds. That sounds exciting and fantasy infused. And,
Also, here in the States, knowing how Blockbusters ended up, saying it's a blockbuster deal might not be a good thing.
yeah,
Blockbuster.
I mean, it's better than an Amway deal, but
It could be. Well, Amway's still in business, though, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh, dude, but
Amway's still making money.
yeah, but the thing is, like,
unlike the
whenever,
mainstream comic industry.
on a personal level, if you meet somebody who wants to sell you Amway, don't you want to wring his neck or her
Yes.
neck?
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's
Yeah.
the thing. It's like here in Latin America, we have something called Avon. I don't know if you have that over there.
Avon, yeah.
I
Yeah,
feel the
but
same
that-
way about X-Men comics.
Yeah, exactly. It's like buying Amway or Avon. It's just ugh.
Yeah. Boom's management, currently unclear, sees Seblick leaving Boom, will report to Scott Shannon, president of Random House Worlds. Other Random House executives involved in the integration include Random House Worlds VP publisher Keith Clayton and Random House Publishing Group EVP of Business Strategy, Bill Takes, as opposed to Bill Gives. Okay.
Very male and very white names. I like this.
Boom will retain its editorial and publishing independence, according to the announcement, and remain located in their Los Angeles office for now.
For now.
Boom founder and chairman Ross Ritchie commented on the deal in a statement accompanying the announcement. Quote, "It's every entrepreneur's dream." Catch this. "It's every entrepreneur's dream to launch a company, build it, and sell it to the best," he said. Their focus on readers and retail partnerships will build upon our work and help our creators achieve even more success. Personally, it's time for me to take some much needed time off with my family and explore what's next. Unquote.
Yeah. Was he like giving this interview from his yacht? Like surrounded by hookers? It's like, yeah, it's time for me to take time off with my family. Bubbles. Pebbles.
It's like the end of the Chappelle show. I'm rich, bitch.
I'm rich, bitch.
Taking the money and running.
Yeah. Make it run for it.
Don't blame him.
I think I'm going to meet
today's
Russ in
comics.
Panama. I think I'm going to meet Russ in Panama really soon, like in a mountain of cocaine and
On some cocaine and women.
yeah, exactly. Just the life.
Women
Women.
or women?
Like right now.
Mountain of cocaine and skinny dipping. Does that fit both?
It's not safety though, is it? I mean, you're likely to drown.
Well,
Yeah.
what a way to go.
Health and safety would not be happy about skinny dipping whilst high on cocaine.
Mm.
And they're quite right as well.
Not even at the kiddie pool. Just
Not,
Random
not
House.
even in the kiddie.
Not that I'd know about either.
Random House World's president Scott Shannon shared his thoughts.
Hmm.
Over the past several years, Random House Worlds has partnered with Boom Studios on various projects and had the benefit of seeing firsthand their best-in-class comic publishing. He said, Ross and his team have built a dynamic, imaginative home for a diverse and talented roster of creators. The acquisition of Boom Studios is a major step in Penguin Random House's expansion of support to the direct comics market and a key part of our commitment to being the best publisher for creators across all categories.
Okay. I mean, I don't trust my memory that well, but didn't Boom handle like the Ken Reeves comic book, and they're doing Power Rangers too?
Yeah, but I don't know how much original IP they have.
Exactly. That's my question. Like, what's original from Boom though?
They have a few, but not very much.
They have more than IDW.
I don't know if that's true. I honestly don't know if that's true. They might actually have less. I'm not
then
sure.
neither are a great buy, are they? Let's face it.
It doesn't sound that exciting, really.
But again, I suppose it depends how much you pay for it. So.
Yes, I mean it's a blockbuster deal because it could be like $12.
Yeah,
and a fine if you haven't rewound. Yeah.
Yep.
But
I'm probably missing something here. But I get from this that I think they're worried about indies because that last statement there, the best publisher for creators across all categories.
Mm-hmm.
They never mentioned indies before, do they? And now all of a sudden they're interested. It's looking, that to me sounds like it's they've opened their eyes and realized what's going on in our kind of area.
Yeah, but aside from indies, what else is there?
well,
Like, you know what I mean?
forget
Like, beyond the Deadpool Wolverine movie, what's left of big too.
The death of Wolverine. Are they killing Wolverine now?
Yeah,
They killed him once.
whatever they're doing.
Again?
I mean, beyond that movie, I see nothing happening. The Fantastic Four is a bust. Like, nobody's talking about it. And what else are they doing? All their like woke series at Disney are canceled.
Well, the apathy for Disney's franchises is rampant right now.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't care about anything, and any news that comes out is all negative. So who wants to hear that?
Yeah.
Any new production, it's amazing, and you haven't heard any, or not much at least, about Inside Out 2, which they're actually making money on.
And it's a good movie.
And it's definitely not even remotely affecting their downward spiral on their stock. So what can you do?
Yeah, exactly. The thing is, they're killing themselves with their own mouths. So, I mean, when you're doing that, it's really hard to allow your actions to speak for you when you're already talking stupid.
Now, the thing on this is Penguin is distributing Marvel right now.
Yeah.
Random House Penguin is already distributing comics to the retail shops. Now they've picked up a comic publisher. How's that going to affect that?
Dude, like, if I was Penguin, I would make a deal with John Cleese or any of the Python guys and come up with a book called Intercourse of Penguin. These guys lack marketing skills. It's just like, dude, put yourself out there with something. Like, this is nothing, man. Yeah, exactly, Hojo. This is a golden parachute for Ross Ritchie.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds like a 1970s like black ballad singer like Barry White or coming to the stage, Ross Ritchie. Whoa.
Wait until they make the marginalized SJWX people film. Yeah.
Yeah.
Genuine in the house. Hello, everybody. Gray Wolf.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Chat.
Dave.
Hey, Chad.
Hey,
Hojo. Hey, Gray Wolf. Hope you're doing all right.
Yeah.
Private chat, Jen apologizes and says he had to step away for a bit. So he's leaving it in our capable hands.
Yeah, he lives in our hearts and in the
Now,
smile of every child.
Did this deal come about because, like they said, they saw Boom and they thought it was a competent company and they just acquire it? Or did this deal come about because Random House saw how much money was actually exchanging hands over at Marvel, wanted to pick up a little bit of that cheese for them because they know if you've looked at modern corporate comics, anybody with a half a business grain of sense knows that they can do it better.
Yeah. Probably. There's a little bit of that, but the thing is, like, it's the lack of IP, and it's just like the whole rehashing of everything.
Yeah, but you've got a decent name recognition now that you can build up and grab other IPs from, and bust this thing out if you want. So
yeah, I mean, it's not really like a bad deal. I'm just uninterested.
I mean, do you really think that Penguin Random House is going to be any different to any other corporate?
Yeah, exactly. It's a guy in a suit.
They're going to do exactly the same things. They're going to make exactly the same mistakes. They're not going to do anything different. They've picked up a publisher that's got a few things that are okay, and because obviously Marvel isn't for sale anymore. What are they going to do with it? What are they going to do with it? Yeah. But what are they going to do with it? They're just going to do the same things. They're going to have all the same executives. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing about the news that you see
for now.
But that's the thing about the news that you see on comics. Back in the day when you had Wizard and all the rest of it, it was kind of full of stuff about stories and about characters and about artists and about writers.
Yeah,
that was the news.
Yeah,
and now the news is all what company's buying what, where they're getting the investment from, what journalist is going from one place to the next, what exec is going from one place to the next. Yeah. It's like that's just business. That's just rubbish. I'm not interested in that. And that's all they've got to talk about because they're creatively, they're pretty much they've got nothing. And all the executives do the merry-go-round, and they do exactly the same things every time they hit a publisher.
When a guy in a suit comes at you as a creative and tells you, guys, the kids love Star Wars. It's like, sure they do. They bring nothing but knowledge, numbers and whatnot. You need product. Right now, it's a lack of product.
Yeah,
that's hindering this industry.
I mean, look Conan's doing really well at the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's quality product, and they're
Mhm.
they put some passion into it.
And the thing,
I
the
have
thing
some
about Conan,
questions about where the story will end up.
yeah,
Because I don't trust anyone at the moment. All my trust has gone.
yeah.
But out of everything that's out there at the moment, apart from a couple of things from Marvel, apart from
Mhm.
everything that's out there, it's like it's just it's head and shoulders above everything because there's some passion involved, and there's some there's some real love for the story and love for the
Mhm.
character. So you
And you know
just don't
what?
trust anyone in corporates
and you know
People
anymore.
have been
what's a little
people have
sad?
been waiting on good Conan material for a few
Yeah.
years. So
And you
Yeah.
know what's a little sad about this thing? And I'm happy there's good Conan out there, but Conan is not a new story.
No,
You know
No.
what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's all this like, hey, let's go back and mine what's before.
Mm.
And they're not paying attention to what's new, what's up and coming. And I'm not saying like, oh, we need to like bring up and support a new creator. No, new creators have to get up their asses and do the marketing work. That's how I mean it's been proven that it works.
Yeah.
But placing our faith in this corporate juggernauts that are really guys in suits coming to tell you, hey, kids love Star Wars, do something like that. It's just like, dude, do we really need to waste our time still with this? I think not.
Yep, totally with you.
let's get through this article real quick because it's some of that banality that Russ was mentioning earlier. People on the move. We round up 2 management moves between comics graphic novel publishers as we enter July. Lance Creeder is returning to Dark Horse Comics as Senior Director of Licensing, who, after 14 years at Boom Studios, just left as Vice President of Licensing and Merchandising. The company announced. Creeder, I'm suspecting that that's how you pronounce that name, held a number of positions.
And also,
mostly
look at that
mercenary
hair.
or missionary at Dark Horse in his first stint there, ending as Director of Global Licensing before moving to Boom in 2010.
You can be excused, Randy, for reading it the wrong way because it's spelt the wrong way, isn't it?
What is
his name? It says he's called Lance Kreiter, then he's called Creter.
Oh, is it Kreiter?
I don't know, but I'm just saying it's
Kreiter first and Creter then.
It's spelled both ways in the same.
Creter, Kreiter. Yep.
Yeah, and look at that hair, dude.
Journalism.
That's the importance of editors, folks.
Yeah, have good hair. Look at that.
Yeah,
definitely seen a stylist.
I just think if I had my hair, I wouldn't wear it like that.
Supple mane. Yeah.
If I had any hair, no way.
Yeah, dude, that's like a shampoo commercial.
If I had hair like that, I'd shave it off.
Yeah, like he looks like a poster child for same-sex marriage. Like,
hey, let's be nice to Lance.
I like the way his beard matches his shirt.
He just skirted. He just skirted out of Boom after a 13-year existence, just in time for Boom to hit the big money at Random House.
Never mind. I broke
myself.
What did you see? You wet yourself. What?
Yeah. A little bit.
Yeah.
Just laughing at this guy's hair.
Just a little bit of pee came out.
The hair, the whole like lovely Spetsnaz shirt he has on. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm dangerous but lovely. Like,
I'm dangerous but lovely.
Lovely
That's what he's trying to say with this picture.
I think he's looking for a good submarine to be.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it is. Tie that hair behind you, put a patch over one eye, you're good to go.
Yeah, flood my tubes.
Swab the deck for me. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. Okay.
Conan by Jim Zub and D. Latore is amazing. Savage Sword of Conan 3 just came out yesterday, folks. Also,
it is really nice.
There's also Space Ghost that is really good, at least the issues that came out.
I haven't read that one.
Right now, BDs are kicking manga and comics ass in regards to great storytelling. What's
BD?
I'm not sure.
Is it like a disease or
BD? Yeah, could be.
Yeah, I got BD.
Venereal disease? Yeah.
Yeah.
Manga turned
disease.
No.
Manga turned really ass when they got mainstream.
Yeah.
Hail nerds, RJ in the house. Shizm's here.
Oh,
we barely get 1 to 2 new decent mangas a year right now.
Oh yeah, like that's something that manga suffers from. Like if there's one really good manga that comes out, there's a lot of copycats.
Yeah.
So right now, like we're finishing like what they call isekai, was like take a guy and put him in another world. Like we're coming to the end of that because the market in manga is flooded with that, and there's very few original mangas, and that's something that's always been like that. Like, I mean, I'm not really like a manga reader per se, like, but I keep my eye on it. I see that, and that's why I don't go into it. Like, there's a lot of sameness.
It's always been like that in comics.
Yeah.
You know, just back in the 80s when, like, for example, when Alien came out, every freaking comic show or series had an alien in it.
Yeah, exactly.
That looked amazingly like the, alien in the movies.
Yeah. With Geiger. Like, I don't know, like, I admired Geiger until I saw him.
Yeah.
Like, I saw, like, a video of an interview, like this guy is a weirdo. Like, what the hell? But his art is amazing, but...
You've seen his work.
Yeah.
You don't, you thought that was somebody that's
You
not
did.
going to look a little eccentric, maybe a little out of the ordinary?
But, dude, like,
Maybe a little old.
I didn't want to say odd. That's got a bad connotation.
Like, I'm on, but I try to mask it a bit. I mean, it flows after a moment, but not like right from the get-go, like, oh.
Yeah. Just a little eclectic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, as we expand our endeavors with both new and long-standing licensed properties, it's essential that we retain strong, experienced talent in all facets of our team. Dark Horse president and founder Mike Richardson said of the hire, "We're so pleased that Lance has chosen to bring his skills and understanding of the comics industry back to Dark Horse."
And his submarine.
Now, the undercurrent on this is Dark Horse was just infused with some capital, right, from the Swiss investment bank. So they kind of lured Lance away from
Dude,
Boom.
that sounds like a World War II story, man.
Yeah.
Like, they got Swiss funding.
They did.
Schneider.
Lancer something, I think. Dark Horse got taken over by. And on the other coast, Nicole Valdez has moved to Abrams Comics Art. Who? As marketing director, she announced on social media. Valdez has been at Simon & Schuster since 21 as senior since 2021 as senior manager of publicity and spent time at Penguin Random House and DC Comics and marketing and publicity roles. She's only there.
This is a very diverse name, so I guess they needed to put that in.
Comics is such a beautiful and incredible medium. The one that welcomed me with open arms so many years ago, she wrote on LinkedIn. I've loved working on all sides. DC launching a kids imprint with Penguin Random House, and I've missed being that cheerleader for the industry. Well, I'm back, baby.
Well, nothing says a heartfelt from the deep of your soul opinion like posting something on LinkedIn. So
yeah, that'll do it.
Let's go. Let the adventure begin. There she is, right there, folks.
Yeah.
Nicole Valdez.
How lovely for her.
She looks like he will fire me the first day.
Yeah.
We wish her the best.
Yeah.
We're sticking a bookmark in that one. We'll see 6 months from now.
Yeah.
You know. Random House, Dark Horse, Abrams, Comic Art, whoever they are.
Let's put a pin in it.
Yep. What else can you do?
Yeah, see?
Hey, something went to light novels.
Isekais. Isekai is like taking a guy and putting him in another world. That's like a manga term. And they went to light novels.
That's all John Carter.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, manga takes a lot of inspiration of the West.
That's
so
like
kids nowadays, let's say, like, oh, like, manga is so original. Like, dude, read a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really blame them. Like, they're surrounded by that. That's what they're consuming.
What's that, 1920? 1923?
Yeah.
John Carter? Yeah.
23, John Carter from Mars. And that's the thing. Like, it's a revolving door to storytelling. Even though Asian or, like, that side of the world, the storytelling is a little bit different from ours. Like, they don't have the same tropes, and they don't have, like, there's a little cultural differences. Storytelling is still storytelling, and good stories are always good stories. And we are like, dude, like, it's just like a recycling of I don't want to say creativity because there's always people coming with new things or new ways to see the same thing, which is also creative.
It's the old fish out of water motif.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, I don't know, man. We have to do something.
Get Smart used to do that. It's the old fish out of water trap, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now there are a bunch of new ones. Now they are turning into cross-dressing fantasies.
And you know why was that?
Oh, they're becoming progressive.
No, it's because there's a huge investment of money from the West into manga because that's where the money is now.
Yep.
So now all like the guys who were like, okay, we're gonna do it with Marvel, they said like, no, we're gonna do it with manga now. So I think this is marking like the beginning of the end for manga if they allow this to happen. Like so far, Japanese creators have been very adamant to not allow DEI in. Like
that's why the creator of Ranma 1/2 is rebooting the franchise.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there are opportunities here. Yeah. People are gagging for new stuff.
DEI investment in manga since 4 years back.
4 years back, yeah, they've been putting the money, but there's been resistance to it. More so than in America, at least.
I'll qualify that remark. It's not just new stuff; it's quality stuff.
That's true.
Very good. That's the thing.
I used to love watching Bugs Bunny dress up as a woman.
Oh, dude! Like the things like those animators were like mean drunks.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking about the Termite Terrors, like the guys who did the shorts for Bugs Bunny and all that. And if you freeze frame like the Bugs Bunny cross dressing, there's always a shot where he's showing like his tail from underneath the skirt,
the dress. Yeah.
If you pause it, Bugs Bunny has balls.
Were they upskirting Bugs Bunny?
Yeah. No, but that's the thing.
Only on certain occasions.
Yeah, those guys were mean drunks. They were underpaid, and they took their vengeance on the frames. Like there's a lot of things that you'll see, like, oh, yeah. In Disney, like there's this Little Mermaid sequence that it's all dicks, like the castle of the King of the Ocean. If you pause it and you see at the design, there's like 17 phalluses.
That's Little
all
Mermaid.
over the place.
That's Little Mermaid. But anyway, yeah.
Be
very, very quiet. I'm shoe mirroring rabbits. Yeah, there we are.
Very, very quiet.
Yeah. Be quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. Even though my favorite has always been my favorite has always been Foghorn Leghorn.
Yeah.
I say, boy.
With the dog, like dude, that.
I say,
boy.
Yeah, dude, that.
Love that stuff.
Yeah. Okay, Glenn is giving us the nipple.
Great stuff.
Sorry,
bleeding
nipple.
cool.
Okay, Greg is a nipple. Glenn is a nipple.
Oh yeah.
Glenn was blowing his nose. He don't want the audience to see.
Who's got a nipple?
Glenn.
Everybody.
Hey, it's all entertainment, Glenn.
Glenn has a nipple with a happy face in the middle
yourself.
of it.
Yeah. I couldn't comment.
Yeah.
From it's an announcement from Bleeding Cool. Maybe.
Allegedly.
I keep hitting head to stage. There it goes. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Let's try it again here.
We've been led to believe.
Suddenly the
okay, there you go.
Yes.
Suddenly the stream's acting up really good. There it is. Idaho's #1 comic book company to launch at San Diego Comic-Con.
Idaho's #1 comic. How many comic companies are there in Idaho?
Aren't they known for potatoes?
We're grinding. We were grinding there for a minute. We all right?
Yeah, like Idaho. I know Idaho is known for potatoes, not comics. So what?
They're
Okay,
branching
sorry.
out. They're going to new areas.
This bit of deep investigative journalism is by Rich Johnston.
Woo.
Ida diddly didy ho. Can everybody hear me all right?
Yeah.
All right. Let me get back at it here. There we are. This bit of deep research is by Rich Johnson, who says Idaho's #1 comic company to launch at San Diego Comic-Con, probably, or release a series of potato prints. So,
is this a joke?
Is this Philip Sablick or Jamie R. Rich's new thing? Scott Dunbar's new thing? Bill Jemis's new thing? Dan Didio's new thing? Joke thing? Scott Rosenberg's new thing? Rob Liefeld's new thing? Nikki Barucci's new thing? Bad Ideas new thing? One of Pruitt's new thing? It doesn't matter. It's just Rich Johnston making a list of everybody he's, sucking.
Done a new thing for.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah. But from Idaho.
Are we there?
Keep breaking up.
Yeah. Just a teaser website for Idaho's #1 comic company. Using that very domain name. They're known as Idaho's #1 comic company.com.
Randy's really breaking up on my end. Is this
you can add yourself to a mailing list, the domain with no other identifiable aspects aside that it has been registered in February 2023 and recently updated. Wow, look at I don't know what it is. It's just probably bad signal off of StreamYard. I'm on Luke's.
Yeah, but okay. So that
Chrome right now. Let me get rid of that. Go ahead.
No, like that picture. It's time to make the comics. I've never seen anything that says less comics than this artwork.
Yeah,
it's like a mountain.
Yeah,
in yellow font. It's just.
Yep.
It looks like a coloscopy. Or like, get your colonic here at the clinic in Idaho or something. It doesn't say comics at all.
Maybe it's the trees they're going to chop down to make the pulp to print it.
Yeah. This is yeah, dude. This is
whatever it was. Rich Johnston thought it was important enough to put on Bleeding Cool. Maybe he got
it's time to make the comics what?
Yeah, exactly.
Readable.
I think we're getting punked here.
Worth buying.
Yes.
Worth buying. Imagine
so your comic.
Original.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'll get rid of that tab and see if it works any better.
Yeah. That was not working. I mean, and the thing is, like, Randy reads passionately, so it's a travesty. They even like,
yeah.
Sorry, man.
No. I mean, I'm not blaming you, Randy. I know, like StreamYard is acting out, but I really love how passionately you read articles. So it felt like a missed opportunity.
It was because he ended up sounding like Mars Attacks, which was quite
sorry. Well, let's just say there's some company out there who thinks they're Idaho's #1 comic company, and they're announcing at San Diego.
Good luck.
Could I ask a pertinent question?
Of course.
What is Idaho's #2 comic publishing company?
Shit.
And that's the mystery. And if you know, they're gonna have to kill you.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
Poop Comics.
Yeah.
Poop Comics.
Yeah.
Manure publisher of all time. Yeah.
The #2. Always people always go for #2.
#2.
Yeah. You know where to find those campaigns.
You know what? I'm gonna come up with #2 comics.
Zoop.
How about that?
Rhymes with anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Chisholm says even AI got screwed.
Yeah.
Oh, scared when you started reading that article. Yeah.
This is classified information, man. It's #1's Idaho.
I blame Bleeding Cool because they have so many stupid pop-ups and stuff that show up. We're fine now, right? We're not grinding.
Yeah, there's nothing going on now. Yeah.
It's got to be because I pulled that Bleeding Cool site.
Don't ever go to Bleeding Cool's website. It's awful.
Have you been to
John-
the Marvel and DC websites? They're the same.
Yeah.
It's
Just
just
terrible.
It drives you crazy, doesn't it?
They've had to have
But
seen
that's
their
the thing,
traffic
like,
drop through the floor, though.
like online journalism, it's in the tubes, man. Like they have to resort to that pop-up like advertising to make a couple of dimes. So yeah, it's a sign of the times too, man.
Whatever they can do, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, but this is kind of like a self-inflicted wound. Like if you dedicate 10 years of your career to bash people who are reading your website, don't be surprised when people don't come back.
Yeah.
You know, so
Russ, I want to ask you a question. You did coding, didn't you?
Coding.
Yeah.
Yeah, as against codeine. Yeah.
Coding.
That I've done coding a couple times.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the question is
Go on.
it me,
It's
or
you.
when you go to click that box, it jumps to something else? Is that
What box?
any box that comes up anywhere?
well, Glenn, when you click the box, it's gonna jump.
The trouble
You have to
is
be gentle.
The trouble
The
is you get very technical and boring when you're doing especially HTML. You're producing web pages, and even with with style sheets, different web browsers react differently. So you might test in one and everything looks good, and when you click the button, nothing moves. It all looks nice and neat and tidy. And then in another browser, you'll click it and it'll jump.
Right.
Or in some browsers manage the scroll bars differently on the side of the panels, and that makes the design jump a little bit. It's just shit happens.
This is very.
It means you're a catcher, not a pitcher.
This is a very exciting topic. Let's do the rest of the show talking about HTML.
Yes, it's time to stop.
Yeah.
Anyway, onward. Here's another very important article.
Let's do it.
Let me get over
Technology
to it.
allows.
If we're allowed here.
Mm-hmm.
Haha, state of the industry article right here.
Yeah.
Distillery goes with Diamond as sole distributor.
Oh,
Good luck.
that's a fancy move. Did the footwork.
They don't
Just
need
like
their
Ali.
vowels either. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Drops Lunar for direct market distribution. Snooze you lose, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Comics publisher Distillery has inked an exclusive multi-year worldwide distribution deal with Diamond Comics distributors and will no longer be distributing to the direct market via Lunar distribution.
Well,
The
enjoy your
exclusive-
Windows XP.
The exclusive begins with products that reach FOC on July 15th, including Life #1 by Brian Azzarello, Stephanie Phillips, and Daniel Zezel.
You're a beautiful person, Randy, for trying to read that. I just say Danny Gel and leave it at that.
Danny
The other one?
says Daniel Jez.
Danny Gel.
Zez, Daniel Zezel. Zezel.
Sizzles.
Daniel Zezel.
I prefer Daniel Jizz.
He took all the vowels that Distillery wanted.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you imagine that? They've copywritten the vowels.
Yeah.
He's got an extra I and an E there. And anyway, any Distillery titles were solicited via Lunar but have not yet received the FOC will no longer be available through Lunar. And any initial orders placed for these products through Lunar will be canceled. Distillery will move to Diamond's deluxe tier of publishers, beginning with the September issues of previews. Oh, so now they don't go on actual numbers in order to be an exclusive publisher. You just have to sign over your rights for them for exclusive distribution, and they'll bump you right up into that tier. Distillery, which was founded by Comixology co-founder David Steinberger and former Comixology head of content Chip Mosher, because they got taken over by Amazon, and Amazon flushed them. Launched,
Tech Bros.
Mm-hmm.
They're froze.
Tech Bros.
Tech Bros. Okay.
Bros. Yeah.
Sorry. Launched in July. Lunar for where did I leave off? Chip Mosier launched in July of 23, initially inked a deal with both Diamond and Lunar for direct market distribution. The publisher also signed an exclusive worldwide distribution deal for the book channel with Diamond Book Distributors in 2003.
So Distillery is trying to be like, hey, Distillery, we don't play Lunar. You're not meeting our expectations. So we're going with Diamond. Like, that's actually saying, like, they don't know.
Yeah,
they don't know what they're doing, man.
They must not have been happy there for some reason for signing up with Diamond. That's for sure.
Yeah, this is like a gangster move made by a nerd. Like, Distillery don't play, you see?
Diamond has more than 40 years of expertise in ensuring comics and graphic novels are available every Wednesday when comic book stores open. They're continually evolving to meet the demands of the retailer, remaining an integral foundation to the comic ecosystem, Mosher and Steinberger said in a joint statement accompanying the announcement. Distillery would have never enjoyed the stability and success of its debut year without Diamond. Solidifying that partnership with an exclusive deal was an easy decision.
How can you call 40 years of famine 40 years of expertise? Like,
what amazing first year of Distillery.
Yeah.
What did they do?
Yeah.
What?
Oh my God.
Bloody tech bros.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Go away and find somebody else to annoy.
Yeah, dude, like, make a gadget, like a better toilet. I
Yeah,
don't know.
make a better toilet or something. For Christ's sake, go away.
They have to, make a distillery.
Yeah, make beer. How about that? Make beer.
Yeah, beer would be good.
Beer? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on here. I used to have it. I bet I don't anymore. I used to have one of their ads here captured because it was so great. And I'm not seeing it now, so I probably wiped it out.
Yeah.
It was so interesting.
Oh, it was great. It was a great ad.
Better than the first Idaho comic book.
Yeah. Yeah. It was more fun, much more fun than that. Had a girl getting a package, looking all excited, and then opening it.
Oh, I remember that one. Yeah,
it's here.
It's here.
It's finally here.
I mean, that's what you want. You want a lady getting excited about your package, but
that's what that's
Giggity.
Came off completely.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
I'm not seeing it now. Anyway, onward, ever onward. In another statement accompanying the announcement, Tom Leningham, Chief Purchasing Officer for Jeppy Family Enterprises, said Distillery had, quote, an amazing first year, adding they're innovating the comic book medium in both editorial and production, and we can't wait for retailers and fans to see what they have prepared for the rest of the year and beyond. Yep.
Yeah.
And beyond. Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Put a pin in that one too and see how they're doing in 6 more months.
I don't know. This article was like watching two ugly people dancing. Very interesting. It's just no.
I don't know what to tell you there. More than 2 though.
Yeah, just yeah, like watching like a romantic movie with 2 ugly people. It's just like, yeah, whatever. Do what you got to do. Turn off the light. I don't need to see that. I'm happy for you.
Well, you know what they say, Pedro. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, that's what ugly people say.
What they behold and we don't want to know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What we got now to entertain us.
And for the record, I'm not calling myself beautiful. I turn off the light too. So
yeah,
just saying.
That's not it.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Russ? It's yours.
What you up to?
I'll show you in a minute.
All right.
I've just got to finish this lady.
Oh, ladies.
I should have gone through and looked.
It's always important to finish a lady
earlier.
Yeah, you always have to finish her. Not doing, otherwise it would be selfish.
Oh, where is it? Anyway, folks, we that's not it at all.
That's not it. That's what they say always. That's not it.
That's not it. Nope.
Yep.
Exactly.
All gravy, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's got that over here where I'd run it. Oh, no, I'm not finding it at all. That's terrible. I don't even know where it went to.
Yeah.
See, I got stuff in here from 10 years ago, and I still can't. That one clip that you want, you never are able to find.
Yeah, that happens.
Pedro, that behind you in the corner of the room looks like a rifle. Looks like a rifle from where I am.
A rifle? No, it's my guitars, man.
I know it's not, but it looks like a rifle with the sling on it.
Oh no, that's a mock rifle because my dad.
Oh, it is a rifle. There you go.
Yeah,
then.
but it's a mock one. My dad did a play on Panama's independence, and he made like 70 like wooden rifles for kids. Because you know, it's good to give kids weapons.
Yeah.
They were doing the enactment, and dude, like this, they're all over the house. Like you can do 2 steps without finding like a mock rifle in my house. I mean, I have a real shotgun, but I only have the one.
How many do you need?
Yeah,
everlasting
yeah.
How many do you
You'd
need?
be surprised.
Yeah, you don't even have to aim. Just whip around. No more problems.
All right, giving up now.
Giving up.
Wanted to note the passing of a great here.
Oh man, they're dropping like flies.
I know. We're going to go to the Wikipedia page on this one. Just so we get our facts straight, right? Anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Wikipedia. That's the paragon of truth.
Michael Zulli, folks. Michael Zulli passed. You might not be aware of who that is.
Oh.
Never heard of him.
Michael Zulli is an American artist known for his work on animal and wildlife illustrator and a comic book illustrator. Zulli's career in the comics industry began in October of 1986 with the Puma Blues, which he collaborated with writer Stephen Murphy. The monthly title was published by Dave Sims' Aardvark One International and later by Mirage Studios. Zulli illustrated characters, wildlife, and natural landscapes in the polluted post-industrial environment of the story's not too distant future. The ecological warnings of the series put forward an argument for natural conservation and against the abuse and pollution of the natural environment. The series was published for 23 issues and a mini comic half issue ending in 1989. Between 90 and
God rest his soul, but that sounds like a hippie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see him over here.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, that's a hippie.
It looks like it should be Doctor Who.
Yeah. Between 90 and 91, Zulli created 3 issues of the Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtles.
Okay.
31, 35, and 36. His dark and uniquely realistic interpretation of the TMNTs, entitled The Souls Trilogy, was a polarizing one among fans of the series. Zulli wrote, drew, and painted the covers for the 3 issues. The work has been viewed as a classic series in hindsight and collected by IDW as Souls Winter. He drew a never published issue of DC Comics Swamp Thing in which the title character meets Jesus Christ. In the 90s, that DC probably squashed that one pretty quickly.
Yeah.
In the 90s, another unfinished and unpublished story, Sweeney Todd, written by Neil Gaiman and illustrated by Zulli for Stephen Bissett's publication Taboo, was stopped when the anthology itself was discontinued. By this time, Zulli had received the attention of many writers, editors, and artists in the comics industry. In 1990, he guest penciled issue 13 of DC Comics series The Sandman, written by Gaiman. This story introduced the Hob Gadling character, Zuli would illustrate 7 Sandman issues, including
wow.
the final Sandman story arc, The Wake. Zuli and Gaiman collaborated on a comics adaptation of Alice Cooper's The Last Temptation in 1994. After the Sandman series ended, he had a gallery show called Visions of the Wake in New York City. He also began illustrating for several newer Vertigo imprint titles, including Winter's Edge, Witchcraft, La Tour, and Sandman Presents Love Street. He was one of the artists on the Shade limited series that spun off from the Sandman series.
Well, he illustrated Sweeney Todd. I only have 2 rules in my life. I don't trust people who like Rent or Sweeney Todd.
Is that right?
Yeah. Just, ugh. I hate Peter.
Michael Zuli, folks, passing on.
Yeah.
You don't see that. You don't see us mentioned in the big media sites. I just thought it was important for us to talk about it here. He was an independent publisher with Aardvark Vanaheim and Dave Sims' company for quite a while. Puma Blues, when it was out, was a really popular book.
Was it good? Like, I never heard of it, but dude, I have heard of Sandman and his run of the
Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtles. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested in that. I might look that up.
Well, folks, other than that, we want to point out the campaigns that are currently running over on funmycomic.com.
Do it.
funmycomic.com. Check that site out for the best in indie and alternative campaigns. Gary Shipman Sketch Cards Volume 1, Magnificent Bastards Number 2, The Gun Gorilla Volume 2, trade paperback. That Six Gun Gorilla is a really good property. Phenomenova, Issue 1, Lightning Strikes, Divinity 1 through 4 is available. Heroic Tales, Book 1 by the great John Boa is there. We've had him on the show before here on Nerd Bacon. Star Circuit, AR-13L from Arrow Comics, Arrow 3G, The Little Mermaid. Still available over there for a limited completed. It'll be up there on the site. Sinopia Store, Blood World. It's up there.
Whoopsie.
Titan, the Mouse of Might. Also a fun title.
Yeah.
It's been around for a little while. We're glad to have him over there at
also,
Fun
the Mythicals too.
Mythicals too, absolutely.
Yeah, by our boy Hojo.
That's right.
Closing up in 8 days.
Need to take a look at that Hybrids graphic novel, double feature. Also available over there, and that's just on the front page, folks. Silence Do Good. It's over there. Smokes the Fox, number 1, The Tome of Reckoning, issue 3.
Yeah, Silence Dogood has a very interesting look to the character design. And yeah, like I really want to get my hands on that book.
There's so many great campaigns running right now over at funmycomic.com, folks. You're going to want to go over there and take a look. There's Hatch Annotated. They're right next to Scribbles, layout and design works of Kelsey Shannon. Great sketchbook available there. And here's someone else who's not getting enough love on Fun My Comic right now. I really admire this guy's work. He's got such a unique style to his stuff, and he's a regular workhorse, folks. And that is Tim Tyler. Look at that quality artwork there. It's like a combination of American.
Can't see it.
You're not sharing it.
You're not sharing it.
Oh, well, what's going on there?
Yeah, Randy
Let's
had a
try
moment.
it again. I had a moment.
Randy had a moment.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Sorry.
There you go.
Take a look at Engine.
Oh, very like Speed Racer style. There.
Engine
like,
2.
Yeah.
Tim's
Like
very prolific. He kicks out a lot of great quality stuff, and it's all this kind of quality to it. It ranges everything from sword and sorcery to real grindhouse type horror material.
Looks very manga to me.
Yeah,
It does have a hard manga influence. Yeah.
Yes, heavy 70s manga.
Yeah.
It looks like Speed Racer, like Battle of the Planets, like that kind of character design, like that structure.
Yeah.
But it does have like inking, like American inking techniques applied to it, so it's really good. I like it.
He's got another title here that he's currently running a campaign for. Let me see if we can find it here. Whoop. Can you still see that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Havoc. It's not Havoc. Star Circuit. That looks fun.
Oh, that's our boy Joe Catapano
Yeah.
on Star Circuit. Like very intricate, like cyberpunk story.
He deserves some love there. That looks like some
Yeah.
nice quality stuff.
Yeah, it's really good.
Havoc, Arcfire, Between Demons and Angels. Where's this other? It's called Grit. Not that.
Eek.
Divinity 1 through 4 from Silverline Comics. Our friend Roland
Mm-hmm. Oh,
up there. Real happy to have him.
Yeah, we should have him again. That was fun.
Can't get him on the air very often anymore. He's got
he's busy. He's a busy man.
Busy man. Yep. Six Gun Gorilla. We already looked at that.
By Brian Chrisgal.
There it is. Bolt right here.
Mm-hmm.
If this goes through. What another great book from Tim.
Mm-hmm. I like the coloring, man.
I just love his work in general. Does some great stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Action Origin issue. This is kind of that grindhouse horror type material we were talking. Illustrated grindhouse cinema. That's how he calls himself across the top. Rad House Comics. Nice products, great quality artwork, fun stories, very easy to follow.
Yeah, and he has a very keen sense of graphic designs with those covers. Like I really like. It's almost like pop art. You know what I mean?
He's got that on the interiors too. Look at that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's great old style image storytelling right there.
Oh,
Crawl
look at that black
Space.
and white.
Does great black and white work.
Yeah.
Can tell he loves Wood, Wally Wood. Crawl Space #1 mini comic introduces the supernatural crew of the Crawl Space Theater. And you thought Rhonda and the Bolt crew were strange. Yeah.
Nice.
Take a look, folks. Funmycomic.com.
Yeah, dude. His character design is making me want to watch Speed Racer for a reason.
Yeah, they've had a Speed Racer 24/7 channel pop up on my YouTube recommendations now for the last couple weeks. It's pretty crazy.
That series was awesome, especially like the beginning issues. It was just
episodes?
the beginning episodes. Like people were dying all over the place and cars were exploding. Then they toned it down because kids were watching. But dude, it was awesome.
Dude, we got kids watching. Oh, I guess we shouldn't show mangled bodies. No.
Yeah.
What is this? What Russ is working on? Anything you want to tell us, Russ? Bad time. You're muted.
There you go. There you go. I'm back in the room.
You thought I was bad.
Those were sketches. That's sketch work. There's some finished pencils ready to go to ink. And
awesome,
and there's the cover. So Randy hasn't seen this yet. There you go.
Ooh. So, was that the lady you were finishing?
Yes.
Great work.
So this will probably get I'll draw this up, but this will probably get painted because I'd quite like a sort of a classic Savage sort of Conan painted cover.
Yeah.
So
like a Prosetta.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
So yeah, it's coming on.
That's awesome, dude.
I'll show you. I'll show you what I showed. Randy
I envisioned that cover at a completely different angle.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, dude, look at those horses.
Look
at those horses, guys.
Got some. I'm really pleased with what I'm doing here. But I think I've improved on the Shadow Kingdom. So once I get to ink it in the real world, it'll bring some more life to it, and it'll really beef up that whole black and white feel.
Sweet.
So there you go.
The Atlantean #1, folks.
You say this one's in black and white?
It's going to be black and white. Yeah,
right.
yeah. A4 black and white magazine, 50 pages.
Right.
So there you go.
If we're lucky.
Well, I think we're.
Suddenly, Russ adds 2 more pages here.
I added 2 pages into the script because we needed a flashback, which is what that's part of. It's part of the flashback. So
just imagine, Randy, Russ is putting 2 pages in your script. Just think how he'd feel if you took out 2 pages of his work.
Well, we do what we can to service the work, right?
Yeah. It's all about the work. Yeah. And that wouldn't happen.
That would not happen.
That would not happen. No. There you go. Oh, he's gone.
He's gone.
Pedro stepped out. I didn't kick him or nothing, so he's gone.
Off to service something.
Could be.
It means you're a catcher, not a pitcher.
I already ran that. Yeah. All right, folks. That's been about an hour and 15. So we went through all the news I had. Let's see who's got some. We've been ignoring the chat too much. Sorry, folks. They were with Lunar for about 10 minutes. Yeah. About distillery. Yeah, I'd advise any artist to learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Easy to learn, and you can make your own website with no ads or dumb wasted spaces. It might be hard at first.
Yeah.
But
I made my own website. There's no ads on there or anything. It's all I control the whole thing. So
hail Namis.
I controlled mine until somebody stole it, but I've got it back.
Hey,
cool. Hell yeah, Pedro. There are 3 things I can't tolerate. I hate disco, communism, and Sweeney Todd.
Damn that disco.
There we are. The Mythicals 2 is closing in 8 days, folks. Mythicals 2 is closing in 8 days. So close to 10K. Go over there and take a look. Fund my comic.
Yeah.
So close to 10K. There was a movie about Sweeney Todd. Johnny Depp starred in it. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was the cause of my divorce. So there you go.
That was the cause of your divorce?
One of the many things.
Johnny Depp?
No, Sweeney Todd.
Okay. It sounds like a story.
Yeah, okay. My ex-wife, like, she works in theater. And,
at least she worked.
Just
didn't Ray Winston play Sweeney Todd, Russ, as well?
Winston?
Yeah, Ray Winston.
I don't know. Did he?
Yeah, I think it was a TV thing.
Right. No, I've not seen that. I'll have to look it up.
Have you seen him in that gangster thing with I can't remember the name. The bloke who played Gandhi.
Oh,
Murray F. Abrams?
Beast, Sexy Beast, is it?
Yeah, that one. Yes, have you
I haven't seen that. No, but I have seen clips.
You've got to watch it. It's fantastic. Sexy Beast. It's brilliant.
Sexy Beast, yeah,
really good.
Didn't he? Didn't Ray Winston voice? Beowulf.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Was he in the animated Beowulf?
Yeah. I'll kill your monster.
Yeah.
I'm sure that was him. I'm
Pedro
sure
left us again.
He didn't like Beowulf. He left.
Couldn't hang on. Yeah.
Watch Sexy Beast. It's really good.
Okay, I'll give it a look.
It's really good. What's he called? Ben Kingsley, isn't it?
Yeah, Ben Kingsley.
Clown Union
I had him mixed up with F. Murray Abraham. Yeah.
Yeah. Good film.
Cool. I think the last movie I sat through was Lucy with Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, is that the one where she's all powerful mind or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, they tapped into consciousness.
It's an interesting thought. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, it was all right.
Tank Ferret in the house. Ahoy, all you sagacious scallywags. Arr.
Arr. Arr.
I think that's it, folks. I'm out of stuff. What's up?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
done.
On? Working on more stuff for the Artisan book, hopefully today.
Yes, that book. That's going to be a good book. I'm going to enjoy that. And then we've got.
I don't want the story to be as long as it is now. I just want to the thing I'm working on. I want to condense it quite a bit.
That would be
been
good.
A challenge.
Yeah, that would be good because I don't have that much time.
Oh no, you don't.
I'll see if we can finish off the Atlantean and get that moving, and then I can quickly do the story for the Artisan book.
Yeah,
and then we'll get that one out.
Outside of that, I was prepping a couple of books for the store that we haven't offered there yet. We don't offer anything until it's done and ready to go. I have Unforgiven currently being colored, and that's about 3/4 of the way through. That's a superhero book, kind of a prologue to a great superhero title that I have always wanted to do. I had one issue out from Mythic Comics up in Canada, and they said it was their best-selling title, but they never sent me a check, so I didn't send them a number 2.
No.
Yeah. So that book was our hottest book. Send us number 2. I said, send me a royalty check. Never heard back from them ever again. Wonderful people. Mythical Comics, folks. Anyway, Mythic Comics. Not the Mythicals. That's a whole different title. That's over at fundmycomic.com. That's Hojo's book.
And it's completely trustworthy.
Completely trustworthy and rather excellent. So, folks, if you like comics, tell people about comics. You know, there's so much antisocial crap going on these social networks. It's time that we turn the tables around and talk positive about what we love about this industry, what we love about working in this industry, and the fun that we have, the great stuff that we read, the stuff that we enjoyed, that inspired us to work in this industry. Go out there and spread that love instead of all this trolling BS and drama and crap. If you need help, I do 2 podcasts. Like I said at the start of the show, Friday morning. This Friday morning, we're going to be looking more at Golden Age Captain America than on Sunday Funnies. Sundays at 9 a.m. Eastern, we'll be looking at Fighting American, the last half of the Fighting American collection. And then after that, there'll be a lot of other great stuff for us to take a look at in the upcoming weeks. We'll be back here on Nerd Bacon again next week. Hopefully Jen or Luke will be joining us then. And might actually make up a theme. So we'll see how it goes. So anything else that we want to spread? What you working on, Glenn? Your book?
Yeah, I'm very slowly. I'm not giving away any details of it at all until I'm well into it, because, well, you know, things are happening, other things are happening off air type of thing. So I'm just it's been really slow, and I'm still trying to fix up this visit over to you and all that kind of stuff, and being hampered by various things, as I explained before.
I hear you.
So it's not. I'm not sitting around doing nothing. It's just that not many things are coming together at the moment as I would like.
Life gets in the way.
Yeah. You fix one thing and there's 10 others to fix. So you know what I mean? So you know, we'll get there in the end.
I know exactly how that runs, and I do. All right, folks. I think that's it. We are happy to be here. Hope you've enjoyed yourself as much as we have. We're a little short on the hour and a half that we normally promise, but a lot shorter than the 3 that we used to be.
Yeah.
Which is always a good thing.
If there's anything out there you want to see us cover, put it in the comments. If there's anyone that wants to pop up on the show and promote their Fund My Comic campaign, make sure you get a hold of Luke. We'll get that set up and running. So we really want to help promote Fund My Comics and the different campaigns that are up there, and you'll see a lot more here in the upcoming months as well. So the Atlantean will soon be available over at Fund My Comic as soon as that. We don't want to start a campaign until the project's done, just so we have a better handle on getting it to you.
Yeah.
And even when we think we do, there's always these little glitches that seem to pop up in the way and stall us just a little bit. Folks, we appreciate you spending the time with us. We'll see you on the next one. Make sure you buy alternative and independent comics, especially ours. Spread that love. Go visit your local retailer when you can. Look at those boxes that might have a little dust on them and it's back issues. There's so much great material out there just waiting for you to discover. And you think you might have read it all, but you really haven't. So I'm telling you right now, there's so much other great material out there. Just like I said, waiting for you to find. If you need help, let me know. You can contact me on Facebook. You can find all my work, or not all my work, but most of my work over at aerocomics.store. Go over there and take a look. And hey, Random House, if you were looking for a company to acquire with some great IPs, you could have always talked to us. We got some great IPs and make some great movies. Anybody out there in Hollywood, spread that word around a little bit. There's The Fool. There's Calico Shard. Available. Only Death Can Save Us is available at the right price. Hatch would probably be available at the right price.
He would be.
The Fool is over there, and we're a lot easier to deal with than these silly committees, making sure that you have all of your ducks in a row. We just want it to look like the comic. And we want to get our story out there in other medias. So go over there and check out aerocomics.store. Everything's available for immediate shipping over there. So we wish you well. Have a great week. Sorry, we're shorter than usual. Luke will be back and with a much more spirited discussion, I'm sure. In the meantime, folks, again, have a great week. We'll see you soon.
See ya.
Take care, everybody.
Can't nobody tell me nothing.
Why?
How can you close me up? On what ground?
I'm shocked to find that gambling is going on in here.
You're winning, sir.
Oh, thank you very much. Everybody out of...
So this is the divine intervention. You could become a spiritual guru on your own, but you just have to tie your shoes, and you just have to know how to eat burritos backwards.
Comics are awesome.
And folks, most especially, be careful out there. We'll see you.
Let's be careful out there. Let's be careful out there. We had a 187 at the 7-Eleven on the corner of 4th and Main. 2 Caucasians of the male persuasion put a bullet through the cashier's brain. Moving on, I see it 211, half a dozen 459, 2 W's a GTA, and several miscellaneous crimes. Homicide, arson, robbery, rape, everybody gets their share. Crime never sleeps, so stay awake. Let's be careful out there.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce.